It's not you guys. It's not. No. It's not you this time.
Steve.
Yes, what?
Steve, you're arguing with a bird in front of a live audience. You're arguing with birds.
But they're so noisy. All right, well, okay. You guys had your time on Monday. We talked about birds on Monday. This is another amazing episode in the aviary at the North Carolina Zoo.
They're being very sassy, Steve.
They are. I think that they're jealous because we're talking about these beautiful things today. I know some of you have been to the aviary before. Amazing plants. But today's story is all about the products of the aviary and how you guys are connected to the items inside the aviary because they produce some really cool stuff. Did you know that, Wendy?
I'm really excited to learn because these plants are beautiful and I'm not quite sure how they're connected to me at home. So I'm sort of interested to learn today.
That's exciting. We have some really cool stuff to share with you. As a matter of fact, we have a great guest. He's here. Let's go meet him.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hey guys, everybody say hi to Jonathan. They're waving at you right now, so wave back at them. Jonathan is one of the keepers here at the keepers. He's one of our pork guys here at the North Carolina Zoo. And this is your workstation, right?
Right.
This is your kingdom.
So this is cool. So this is where you work.
Right.
You're in the aviary, taking care of all this. Do you have, we didn't talk about this at all, do you have any idea how many different types of plants are in here? Is it 10? Is it 100? Is it?
Oh, it's more.
Really?
Yes, hundreds.
Hundreds.
Yes.
Some big, some small.
Right.
And you take care of all these guys. How many people work in the aviary in the plant world?
In the plant world, down here, 3 Hort staff.
Just 3.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of all these plants.
Right. Yes.
Holy moly.
That's amazing. All right, Jonathan, we have the first one we want to talk about. We're talking about products, remember, is this one over here. I think it's kind of cool, and it's one of my vices.
Oh, yeah. It is. I know it is. I think I know what this one is, but I'm not going to give it away.
I'd love to say it's the really pretty orchid and I collect them and grow them.
These are gorgeous.
But I don't collect or grow orchids in my house. However, I do recycle a lot of this plastic that comes from this plant right here. What is this plant, Jonathan?
That would be your cola tree.
Did you hear that, guys? This is a cola tree.
What? Show them what we actually said. Oh, you're drinking the product? Oh my gosh. It's
cola.
You drink it.
And does the cola come from, what part of the plant does the cola come from?
It comes from a fruit that comes off the plant. The fruit looks like a big green brain. It's really cool looking.
Wait. Since it's kind of noisy in here, I want to make sure that they understood that. Can you say it again? It looks like a great big
green brain. At least that's what I think it looks like. It's really odd.
A green brain. So you're drinking green
brain, and that's the fruit.
Right.
Of the cola.
Of the cola.
From the cola tree. I never
Look how big
thought
those
it was
leaves
a
are.
tree. And there's no fruit on it right now.
Right.
Is this part of the tree, Jonathan?
No, that's a bromeliad there.
Oh, really? This is an air plant.
That's an air plant.
How cool is that? Growing right here. Do you get any fruits on the cola tree very often or no?
Not very often in here.
No. Did you guys know that?
So our very first plant is one we can drink. Now
we can drink the plant.
I am intrigued, Jonathan.
Sort of.
I am intrigued.
I love it.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of things we're going to share with you today. This is a cola plant. Is that what it's called?
That's a cola.
It is a cola plant.
Wow.
So this is what we're going to talk about today. Products that come from the tropical forests that you and I, Wendy, Jonathan, that we use in our homes. That's the first stop. That's the cola plant. The cola tree. How cool is that? All right, Jonathan, on to the next, as somebody said. On to the next. The next one is one of my favorites.
All right.
This is it.
This big tree?
This one, the tree.
The tree.
The tree.
Okay.
That's what we'll talk about first. What's this called, Jonathan? What's the real name of it? I call it the Tickle Tree. That's not right. What's the name of it?
It's a sapodilla.
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 The Sapodilla tree, and it gave us chewing gum.
Right.
What?
Chewing gum.
Yep.
How, Jonathan? Where did that idea come from? What'd they do to the tree to get the gum?
They actually have a special knife, and they make a V in the trunk, and kind of a latex-like material, like sap, comes out of it and spills down into a leather pouch. They boil that, and it kind of gets a little tougher in substance, like gum.
Okay.
And then they just add flavor.
Doesn't that hurt the tree to take that sap out like that?
As long as you don't keep going on the same tree. It can take up to 7 years to 14 years between trees in order to keep getting that gum extract from it.
Nice.
Because you keep getting the same tree, you're going to kill the tree.
Okay, so you get different trees.
So
take so many cuts.
Would they grow these on purpose, almost like a tree farm, or like
Yes,
a maple syrup farm, where they go from tree to tree so they don't damage it?
Look at you. Nice job.
I'm thinking.
10 points for you today.
Using my brain today.
You are. I'm so proud. This is so neat. See the word up top? Tickle?
Yep.
All right, my guests, my digital friends. Some of you are as old as I am, I think. And I'm like 150.
I'm not 150, and I even heard of this stuff.
Have you guys heard of chiclets? Chiclets?
Yeah.
Remember those little pieces of gum you could buy? Chiclets? Huh?
And what's the name of the tree again?
Sapodilla.
The Sapodilla tree. And I do have one fun fact about Sapodilla. We've talked about pollination with the honeybees before. Hey guys, guess who pollinates the Sapodilla tree?
Oh, wow.
Right? Guess what pollinates the Sapodilla tree? Hint, it's one of Wendy's favorite animals. Anybody know what Wendy's favorite type of animal is?
The only flying mammal.
The only flying mammal that's not named a squirrel.
They don't fly, Steve. They
Rocky
glide.
flew.
No. That's because he was a cartoon animal in a plane.
That's right.
Yep.
I get a little carried away.
Flying squirrels glide.
What's the only flying mammal?
I'm sure somebody's answered it by now.
And they said, bat!
Yay!
The Sapodilla tree is pollinated by a bat.
Of course they would, because they're awesome.
How cool is that? The bat. So, but Jonathan, there is one other thing going on in this tree.
Yeah, I see like a plant growing on the tree.
What is that?
Is that like a vine?
That would be black pepper.
Nuh-uh.
Or pepper.
No kidding.
The spice pepper.
Nuh-uh.
And actually on the same plant, you have your red, white, and black pepper.
Nuh-uh. Oh, look at you coming all prepared with some black pepper in your hand. You knew we were going there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Great job. So that's really a pepper? Is it a pepper tree?
No, it's a vine.
Oh, that's right. But Wendy said a vine, didn't she?
All up the tree here.
Wow.
You can see all the different layers of vine on the tree. So it's almost like pepper gum.
Normally when you think of pepper, you go, oh, bell pepper.
Yeah, right?
No, the spice pepper is little seed pods. It's on a little pod.
And it really grows on that?
Yes.
And that's where we get actual peppercorns, right?
Right. That's where we get peppercorn.
And then you grind it, because I have one where you like grind it the fancy
Really?
place.
Yeah.
You grind it. And then
That's
like
cool.
some more pepper?
yes.
Ah, so that's a peppercorn they're grinding up.
Yes.
I can give my dad a little shout out because my dad says
Yes.
if you can see color on your food, you don't have enough pepper on it.
Oh, wow.
He loves pepper.
That's awesome. So that's kind of cool. It's a vine, huh?
Yep.
That's neat. Did you guys know pepper grew on a vine? Now remember, this is the black pepper. What's the difference between black pepper, red pepper, white pepper?
They all grow on the same plant.
No way.
It's just
Really?
different stages in the way the seed pods ripen.
Nuh-uh.
Really? So it's not a different species, it's the same
Same
species,
tree.
just different time of growth.
That's right.
So that's kind of what happens with peppers, right? The green pepper,
Right.
with the peppers that we eat, the bell peppers?
Right.
Really?
Man, I learned something new
That's awesome.
every single time we do one of these.
Who knew that? I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know
Did you know
that
that?
either. I'm not even pretending I didn't know.
That's so cool. Neat. All right, Jonathan over here. Wendy, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
I am not a chocolate fan. I know you're a chocolate fan. I am not a chocolate fan. And you make that face every time I say I don't like chocolate. I like vanilla. I am a vanilla girl.
Yeah, you said that before. I'm a chocolate fan. No, I'm a peanut butter guy.
Yeah. But if you have to pick a single flavor of ice cream,
You're going with vanilla. I'm going chocolate. What about you, Jonathan?
taking vanilla bean is my
I'll go vanilla.
Vanilla? What you guys? You got chocolate or vanilla? Are you a
Digital
chocolate
guess.
or
Tell us
vanilla?
what you are.
Are you a chocolate? I'm chocolate.
Team chocolate, team vanilla.
Wendy and Jonathan are vanilla. What are you? Chocolate or vanilla? Well, guess what? We're going to talk about both of them. Jonathan's climbing into the deep forest.
He is.
Oh, yeah.
The luscious.
How pretty is this? Seriously,
I know,
let's stop
this
for a
is
second and just
really
look.
pretty.
How pretty is this?
I'm horrible with plants. I'm all jealous.
Jonathan, why are you in there? You guys remember the Muppet?
What does this have anything to do with ice cream?
Why are you in there and why are you talking about ice cream? Why are we talking about ice cream?
This is a green vanilla bean right here.
It looks like a green bean.
That's a vanilla bean?
Uh-huh.
It's just not ready yet, right?
Not ready yet, right.
Okay.
It takes a while for it to get to the a ripening stage.
Okay.
It takes a while, especially during harvesting
Gotcha.
and everything.
Okay.
So when they say vanilla bean, they're not lying.
They're not
it really
fibbing.
does look like a bean.
It's really a bean.
And it's on a vine, or is that a plant? Or
A vine is a plant.
yeah, that's true.
Is it a vine, Jonathan?
It's a vine.
And get this, guys. We talked about pollination with the sapodilla a minute ago. We talked about honeybees a long time ago. The pollinator of this is extinct. It used a tiny little bee that pollinated vanilla that grew wild. And you guys know, those of you who buy vanilla, if you've bought natural vanilla, not artificial, natural,
Yeah.
it's pretty expensive,
It's expensive.
right?
It's expensive.
The reason it's expensive is so cool. Jonathan, what pollinates the vanilla plant today?
A special, actually, we hand pollinate it. We go up into the flower and we hand pollinate it, and the flowers only last like 1 day. So
That is so crazy. Did you guys know that? Jonathan's deep in the flower, in the plant, so I was kind of coming back and forth. If you didn't hear all that, it is pollinated by people.
No wonder it's so expensive.
So each individual flower that lasts maybe a day, is that what you said?
That's right.
Each individual flower that lasts maybe 1 day is pollinated by hand.
By hand. Because there's no natural pollinators any longer.
No more. There's
Wow.
no natural pollinators. So man, people, humans, have taken over pollinating that.
Species is dependent on the hand pollination.
That's so crazy. So, this one is imitation.
So that's what most of us end
So
up
most of
buying
us are
from
buying.
the store, and it's basically chemicals to taste like vanilla.
But how cool is that, though? That it came from a plant. I love it.
Well, I'm thankful for anyone who hand pollinates vanilla because I love it.
You love a vanilla. Yes, you do. Jonathan, step back for a second. We got this one.
Yeah.
We've learned this one. Wendy, you and I.
Yes.
Look at this big thing.
Yes. This is rich wood. You make furniture out
Got
of it.
really fancy desk.
Yes, you can put your legs up on your fancy desk made of
It's a
rich,
beautiful dark wood.
something kind of wood.
Who out there has ever heard of mahogany? How about that?
This is a fancy kind of mahogany.
Yes. That's a gorgeous hardwood. Furniture oftentimes made of it. As we mentioned, we're talking about products and things that you can use at home or you have at home. Some of you may have furniture made out of mahogany.
So instead of, like North Carolina, we have a lot of hardwoods like oaks. And elm and some other hardwoods. This is a rainforest hardwood, which I never thought of a rainforest having a hardwood.
Well, it's kind of like this one over here. It's got a funny name. Lignum vitae. Lignum vitae. This is where, talk about a hardwood. This is where bowling pins were made from.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Bowling pins were made of lignum vitae. Crazy, right? Oh look! Hey, look here. We'll bring Jonathan back because that's about to be, I'm done. I got nothing more.
Yeah, I got nothing more off
Jonathan,
of mahogany.
Is that the lignum vitae flower?
No, it's actually a ginger. That's a.
Yeah, you should step away from the plant, Steve. You're not knowing you're showing.
It does have blue flowers like that. You are right about that. Those are blue
Yes,
flowers.
I was right about
There
that.
you go.
It has blue flowers.
When it does
blue
flower,
flowers.
it is blue. That's ginger.
That is the kind of ginger it is.
That's what you call an oops. I had no clue. I just saw flowers and they're pretty. So lignum vitae bowling pins.
Bowling pins.
How neat is
I'm
that?
gonna have to tell my husband and my son that.
Oh, I love that,
I like this
Jonathan.
one. This is when we wish we had smell-o-vision.
We do wish we had smell-o-vision for this. And I'll tell you what, the aviary, this is July 30th. The aviary is closed right now. Not exactly sure when it'll reopen. But this has been one of the benefits of having the aviary closed, which is weird to say benefit. The Shampoo Ginger has really grown up strong.
It's pretty right now.
And you can smell it. It's really cool.
Watch out.
Let them smell it, Jonathan. Let them smell it. Can you guys smell that?
Can you smell that?
Show it to them, Jonathan, so they can see it in your hands. Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Look at all that.
That
And it
is a
smells
lot.
amazing. What is that coming out of the flower, Jonathan?
Oh,
That is
smells so good.
sap and a lot of water that's collected into it.
Sap and water, okay.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it smells so
It
good. I'm sorry, guys.
smells amazing.
I am so sorry to have to say that out loud. But it smells really, really good. And this is called Shampoo Ginger. Do they use it in shampoo?
They do. And
Really?
actually, I've seen videos where they cut the top off of this and then they just hold it over someone's head and then just extract it right into their hair.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Oh, I bet that would smell good for a long time. Shampoo Ginger. On some shampoo bottles, maybe you have one at your house, you might find some of those words. Either Shampoo Ginger, look at the scientific name. That fun Latin name, that might be what you see as an ingredient in your ginger, in your shampoo.
Yep.
Oh, I just want that,
That is so
smell, and I
cool.
want to take it home with me.
Especially popular in Hawaii
Is it?
to use this. Yes.
Nice. That is so neat. And guys, it does. It smells really good. All right, we have a couple of things on the others. Remember, this is taped because we wanted to show you so many different types of things. So we're going to actually go to another place in the aviary and talk about a couple more products, but from plants you find in the aviary that you might use at home.
Good.
Wendy, what are you filming now?
I'm trying to figure out what this thing is. Is it a fruit? Is it it a seed
what
pod?
are you talking about?
It's like a green ball. I don't know
Oh, I
what
see
it
it.
is.
Oh, yeah.
I see it. Jonathan, what tree is this?
This is a macadamia tree.
Nah, this is macadamia nuts.
Yes.
No way. Is that what she's filming now? Is that a macadamia nut?
That's what you're seeing.
No kidding.
Is that like way early stages of growth?
Yes, early stages.
That's cool.
This is a more
Oh, you got
advanced
some. Look at it.
stage.
You
All
got
right.
some nuts. So that's what it looks like later on, huh?
Uh-huh.
So is the nut inside? Oh, the nut is
There it
inside.
is.
Okay.
Right inside. Crack that open, it'll be white.
Oh,
You
neat.
crack that open, put it in a can, and spend $20. You got
yeah.
macadamia nuts.
It's a good source of protein.
My aunt and cousins lived in Hawaii, and we used to stock up on macadamia nuts when anyone went to go visit because they were so good.
No
Yes.
kidding. So that's a macadamia.
Uh-huh.
And
No
it comes
way.
on a big tree.
Big old tree.
This is
Smallish
from
leaves.
Australia.
It's Australia?
Yes, right. Tropical rainforest in Australia.
Oh, I didn't know that. How cool is that? The macadamia tree. Who knew?
It's a tree.
Wendy, come here. Come here, Wendy. We were so far ahead of you already. Look at this. This is it.
I was learning. I love curry.
It is so
And
cool.
they can't smell it, so I wanted to see what
Yes,
the
you
tree
can
looks
smell
like.
it. You can.
Well, these guys can't.
But you can.
I know.
You
I
smell
smelled
that.
it.
Did you already?
It smells exactly like
Wow.
the actual curry you put in your food.
It is. Oh. But it is really cool. Do you know where this grows, Jonathan?
This grows in Southeast Asia.
You know what I just said? It grows right over there.
Yeah, it grows in the aviary.
Over there in the aviary.
So to actually make the spice, is it from the leaves?
Yes, it's from the leaves.
Really?
Get the leaves off.
So they dry them and then crush them, and
Curry.
that's how they get the
That's how we
curry
get it.
powder. It smells amazing. I wish our digital guests could smell it. It smells amazing,
Yes.
especially if you like curry. If you don't, then it doesn't smell good.
Yeah. That's a good. It's like cilantro. Some people don't like it.
Oh, this smells amazing.
So that's curry,
That's curry.
and and it's a tree.
And we can't actually film over there because as our digital guests can hear, the air handling units in here are very loud to be able to make it a tropical rainforest in here. So the air is very loud. So that is the
nice.
tree right there.
That is so cool. Jonathan, what is this?
Air vent.
It's an air vent. What's it do? Why is there cool air coming up?
It's cooling off the aviary. The aviary would get like super hot without the air conditioning blowing up.
Really?
It gets up to 90 degrees in here, and the humidity can get up to 90%.
Oh,
80
it's-
to 90%.
It's a pretty warm day today.
But
So it's like a true tropical rainforest in here.
right, in that sense, yes.
Does it rain in here?
If it gets to 100%, it's misting.
Really?
Yes. It's gotten to 100% before.
That is so neat.
You're having your Marilyn Monroe moment right now. If you only had a skirt.
I don't have a skirt. So Jonathan, this plant, I think a lot of our digital guests would be very, very
Yeah.
interested in.
You probably have a cup of it right now.
I bet some of you do.
Uh-oh.
What might you guys be making that comes from the fruit of this plant?
It's not orange juice. It's
Coffee! Who likes coffee out there? We'll give you a second to think about that one. Any coffee people out there? We told you before that one of the two of us don't like onions. Wendy or me, one of us don't like onions.
I don't like coffee.
I don't like onions or coffee. I know. I'm sorry. Just ruined everything. But no, I'm not a big coffee fan, but there are tons of people that are.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about coffee, the coffee plant.
This is coffee Arabica.
Arabica.
Coffee Arabica.
Nice. And this would be found where?
It comes originally from Africa.
Nuh-uh.
Yes. It comes from Africa.
No kidding.
And it's just made itself around the world. Very popular in other countries.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. Definitely Central America. It's definitely.
That's where a lot of coffee that I know of comes from.
Yes. But it originates in Africa.
No way.
And these actually, like this one this is from our Cameroon collection.
Cameroon
So this is a
collection?
Cameroon coffee.
Okay. How about that, guys? We have a Cameroon collection in the aviary.
This is
Yeah.
shade-grown coffee, right?
Right. It's a shade-grown coffee.
Shade-grown?
They grow
What's the
better in
difference
the
in
shade.
shade-grown? What's shade-grown coffee mean?
It means that it's grown underneath something like a banana.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
So this is a banana tree?
Yeah.
It's like breakfast right next to each
How
other.
cool is that?
And it's better for the birds. It's I've heard it's a better coffee.
Because it grows in the shade.
And it utilizes the land better.
Oh,
because
really?
You've got 2 crops in one area.
You don't have
And
to clear cut.
You don't have to clear cut.
Yeah. That's cool. So you're growing 2 crops in one. That's a great idea. So the coffee can actually grow in the shade
Right.
of another plant.
Right.
That's so cool. I like that. Shade-grown coffee.
And it's a whole lot better for the birds. Birds love this. Migratory birds
Do they really?
make their homes in these trees. So it's very important to birds that
Tons of leaves. I can see why. It's
That-
hanging out in there. Where does the coffee come from? Is it from the leaves?
it actually comes from a little red berry
Oh, I guess,
that
yeah.
is
A coffee
on the
bean,
tree.
right? Coffee bean.
Coffee bean. They call them coffee cherries because they're
Coffee
so
cherries?
brilliant and red.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
And the flowers smell like gardenias or something. It's so
Nuh-uh.
fragrant. It smells so good.
I never thought of a coffee flower.
I didn't either.
Maybe I do like coffee now.
You
Yeah,
could
you-
smell it coming around the corner. It smells really good whenever
Really?
it's full of blooms.
Just carrying around nesting material or
nesting
something.
material.
So Wendy, I know we're doing mostly products from the rainforest that people use in their homes. Can you show them this? Look at this thing.
The giant
Starts down here.
tree.
And it grows up. And it grows up. And it grows up. So up there.
And up and up and up.
Does anybody have an idea? Can you get any leaves, Wendy? Say maybe that might help them? Anybody have an idea what this might be? I bet you if we have 100 people watching right now, I bet a couple people have one of these in their house.
Yep.
Yeah, you can buy them at like Costco and Walmart.
Guys, that's a ficus.
Hold on, this is really cute.
Am I in your way?
Shit. He's like, excuse
Pardon me.
I'm trying to make a nest.
Pardon me. Come on through.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll come this way. We'll social distance. That's what you're gonna say it too. Now you can go through. Can we continue?
Headed home.
Can we continue?
So giant ficus. So if in our house it had tropical place to grow, it would get this big.
Yeah.
Maybe a
I don't-
different species.
I don't have any
Have
idea.
a bigger pot.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd have to repot a lot.
You're
Yeah.
digging a hole in your house.
That's funny.
I don't have a clue to this answer, Jonathan. Do you know how tall the aviary is, by any chance?
I do not.
I don't have a clue.
That's all it is. It's very tall.
What do you think, Wendy? 80 feet? 100 feet?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe Stephanie
But that's
does.
really pretty.
What is that?
That is a lobster call, heliconia.
It's gorgeous. It sort of looks like a bird of paradise on steroids.
Lobster claw heliconia.
Right.
That's cool.
And rainbow eucalyptus.
Oh,
It actually gets different colors.
Look at
As
that.
it gets older, it will turn all kinds. Red, blues, purple.
No way.
Oh, it's
I have not noticed that yet.
Really
That is
neat.
fantastic.
really neat.
That's
So
really
in the
pretty.
trunk, for lack of a better word, okay, it's a tree. So in the trunk, right? It gets different colors.
Different colors as it ages. It just keeps stripping out different colors on the bark.
And you said, can you say that it was a, what'd you say it was?
It's a rainbow eucalyptus.
Rainbow eucalyptus.
We are getting so distracted by the beauty.
You guys need to look that one up. I bet that's a pretty tree.
Oh, it's pretty awesome to see the pictures.
You guys look up rainbow eucalyptus.
I'm gonna Google it.
I'm going to eat too. That is so cool. All right. I gotta go find something else. What's she got there this time, Jonathan? What is that one?
She has guava.
No kidding, that's guava?
That's guava.
Like we can get for a juice so we can buy. The big parrot just flew by.
Yeah, Princess almost got me.
Princess is showing off.
So that's guava. No kidding.
That's guava.
And this is the tree, of course.
It's gonna get a little bigger, and then it'll fall off, and it'll be nice and pink inside.
So what do we do with the guava fruit? What do we do with some of the fruits that we've seen?
We can eat it raw. You can put it in a jelly.
Really?
All kinds of stuff.
Do we do anything here at the zoo with it? Do we give it to the animals?
Sometimes for browse.
Do we really?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
The birds love it in here.
So we just leave it here.
Once they get ripe, the birds just about peck off.
Yeah, it probably doesn't last long.
It doesn't last.
So we're almost growing it for the birds.
Uh-huh.
They're able to take advantage of it.
Nice relationship between the plants and the birds. And,
good word. I love that idea.
They benefit each other.
Yeah, I love that idea.
And then they're also exhibiting natural behaviors that they would.
Yeah.
Right.
Exhibiting natural behaviors. What's the word for that? Think about it.
Now we finally
Yes.
get to go visit something that you like.
Yes. So I don't like onions. I don't like coffee.
You don't like vanilla.
Not a big fan of vanilla. However, this is it.
He likes this.
And it's not poison ivy.
No 3 leaves.
What is this? Jonathan, tell everybody what the best plant in the aviary is right now.
Cacao.
This is cacao.
Chocolate.
Cacao. This is, what's Wendy got down? What is that down there though?
That would be the chocolate.
Nuh-uh.
That pumpkin-looking thing is what chocolate comes from, Steve.
No. This is what chocolate comes from.
What do you?
That's what chocolate comes from.
But if you didn't have this thing,
Yes.
you wouldn't get this thing.
Right.
So that thing makes these things?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's inside that pumpkin-looking thing?
It has some white seeds inside that are very sweet that got pulp around it. Almost tastes like a grape to me.
You said, wait a minute.
And then the seeds are bitter.
Wait a minute.
So first of all, they're white inside.
They're white inside?
And
Right.
there is seed.
Chocolate
Uh-huh.
is brown. Isn't chocolate brown?
Well, there's white chocolate.
There's white chocolate. So wait, so inside that is a white seed,
Right.
and around it is kind of a pulp
A pulp.
Right.
Okay.
that kind of tastes a little bit like grape.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But bitter. The seed, when you bite into the seed, you can taste that bitter chocolate.
Maybe that's the
Kinda
dark
taste.
chocolate.
Yes.
So then,
How's
how
that?
do they process? How does it get processed to like the chocolate we know?
Well,
Sugar.
Yeah.
It's first they take the pod out of the tree.
Okay.
And then they crack it open. They take out all the pulp and all the seeds.
Yeah.
And then they lay it out and let it ferment.
Oh, really?
5
It gets
to 6
old.
days. And then after that, they let it dry. They get all the pulp off of it, let it
Okay.
dry, and then that's another process. And then another chemical process where they separate the nibs. What's called the nibs is a little shape off of the seeds.
Oh gosh.
And they get the nibs there. And then there's this whole chemical process that becomes chocolate of refining, of temperature,
Wow.
of pulling and heating and cooling and heating.
That sounds like compost.
Yeah.
So there's a
basically,
process here.
Yeah. So you're eating like
Chemistry.
a rotting seed pod is chocolate. How does something so glorious come from something so interesting? That process.
Do not
is
try to ruin my chocolate.
My
It's
vanilla
chemistry.
comes from a nice bean that is hand pollinated by humans.
And the coffee is just a seed that's ground up.
Yeah. This is really interesting.
I'll
No
tell you
wonder
what.
like the milk chocolate is more processed. If they add
Yeah.
sugar to that, because real chocolate is real bitter.
Yeah.
It's like that dark bitter chocolate.
Yeah, it is.
That makes
The real
sense.
cacao, yeah.
That makes sense. The higher the percentage of cacao, the more bitter it is.
Yep.
It's got that caffeine in it that we all like.
Caffeine, nothing wrong with the caffeine thing. What an amazing tour.
We have the last thing is probably all of our favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So I think we can end on a sweet note.
Yes. We can.
Let's go. Let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out. Do you like pina coladas?
Steve, you're in the way of my favorite thing in the aviary that is edible. And you're in the way. And we gotta learn about it.
All right. Jonathan, come here quick. Look what Jonathan has.
This is the sweetest.
It is the amazingly sweet pina colada. Should give it away. It's not a coconut. It's a
pineapple.
Tiny little pineapple.
And you said this one's ripe?
Yes, you can smell it. Has a
I
very
can.
distinct smell to it.
I can smell
I
it
can
through
even
my
smell it from my
mask.
mask.
Oh, it
I can
smells
smell
really
it from
good.
here, and I'm like 3 feet away.
Why is it so small?
Different varieties of pineapple.
Oh.
Some get huge, and then some get small like that.
Yeah, and you said it's ripe. How do you know it's ripe? The color?
The color, it's yellow, and like I said, the smell will give it. The smell will give it away.
Amazing.
It does give it away.
So these down
So
here
these are baby pineapples?
Those are baby pineapples.
No kidding.
They're so cute.
Each bromeliad, this is actually a bromeliad in the bromeliad family,
It's a bromelia. I did not know that. That's cool.
and each plant will produce one fruit. So you got to make sure that you pick it off at the right time, because if you pick it out unripe, it will not get more ripe. It's going to stay that color or unripeness.
That is so neat.
Look how tiny that one is.
And I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true or not. I've heard a rumor that when you have a pineapple and you cut it off, you cut it to eat it. If you cut off the top,
Right.
you can plant the top of the plant?
Yes, you can.
That's
cut
true?
this top off right here. Cut it off.
Right.
Stick it in some soil. Keep it nice and watered.
This
and
will
yes,
grow.
it will grow.
So
But
you'll
it takes
get
a-
the plant.
It can take up to 2 years to get a pineapple off of a pineapple plant that is done that
So
way.
you'll get
So
a
these are like
bromeliad.
2 years?
Yes, it'll take you 2 years to get it to this stage.
But just by cutting off the top, planting it, I'll get a pineapple in maybe 2 years, maybe
Right,
3, depending.
right.
Now, could I do that in my house?
Yes.
Even though it's not like tropically like it is here, do I need to mist it or anything? Or
I would put it in a window if it's in your house.
Okay.
And
That's good to
yeah,
know.
keep it watered.
That is so neat.
I'm gonna try that.
That is so cool.
I just think these pineapples are so cute, and I love pineapples. My favorite fruit.
And one of the
easily.
cool things about the pineapple is this is not just one fruit.
Oh, it's not?
No, there are hundreds of little fruitlets. This is the fruits.
Each one of those is a separate fruit
Yep.
What a great word.
within a giant globe of fruit.
Right. They just all come together. There's a stem up the center of it, and they all come out from that stem and fuse together to make the pineapple. But there's a bunches of fruits
I
here.
didn't know that.
Fruitlets.
Yep.
So I don't like pineapple fruit, I like pineapple fruitlets.
Yeah.
I know, Princess.
I like to eat pineapples.
Pineapples. Oh, there you go. I like it. Pineapples.
Cool.
That is so cool. But that is a really good one to end on, that's for sure. Everybody has a favorite plant, favorite fruit, favorite flower. It's hard to beat a pineapple for the last one. What did you guys think about that? What an amazing day. Jonathan, you have been an amazing host.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
Thank
showing us
you.
around. So we did lots of different products. There's so much more in here.
Oh yeah.
Can we come back one day and you just kind of show us
Oh yeah.
other plants?
Yep.
And
definitely
you
do
see,
that.
you use the word bromeliad a couple times. You have some air plants in
Air
here.
plants.
All
Let's
the
do that.
orchids,
Epiphytic
just
plants.
the flowers.
What do you think, Wendy? You want to come back and do that?
Oh gosh, yeah.
What do you guys think? You want us to come back and do the pretty flowers next? Yeah? All right, that is so cool. So Jonathan, thanks again so very much. We appreciate you. I shake your hand, but it's COVID, so we'll do a high five. Or high knuckle. We'll do whatever it is that we're doing. That's how we roll.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Thanks, Jonathan.
All right.
Amazing stuff. Just an incredible day. And think about, there's so much more that we can talk about here. There's beautiful plants, beautiful flowers. It's going to be great to come back. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in today to your Zoo Adventures. Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 o'clock as always. Steve in front of the camera, the amazing Wendy behind. We can't wait to see you again. Keep asking those questions. And if you come back in and tune in later, ask them again. When did I come back on to check to answer those questions one more time?
We forgot to let Jonathan do a shout out.
Oh, he's still here. Jonathan! Come here. Sorry. Do you have somebody you want to say hi to?
All my zoo family and my family at home.
Yeah.
Who's at home, Jonathan? Who's at home?
Give your son a shout
Who's at home? My son Elliot and my wife Kendra.
Yeah.
Oh, Kendra, thanks for letting us have Jonathan for today. Thanks again, Jonathan.
And remember, we have people answering questions live.
Yep.
That's all I was going to say. You goober. And we have a craft. So I'll put a craft.
All right, guys.
It's very humid in here,
You
and I'm
don't-
very sweaty.
We don't get bloopers very often. Let's just go ahead and keep that
can
blooper
have
in
that
there.
blooper.
Let's
There you
just keep
go.
that one in there. We weren't sure where we were going with it. Thank you guys so much for Zoo Adventure from Steve and Wendy in the really amazing aviary. Hope to see you again soon. Stay safe so you can come to the zoo and visit down the road. We'll see you soon. Bye, y'all.
Awesome.